Okay, so I'm hopefully going to make this a pretty quick mini rant, and I'm calling this a mini rant simply because I'm not super upset about this stuff because it doesn't really affect me. I was not interested at all in the product, so I am not as annoyed as some people are with Hasbro Star Wars right now. I know there are a lot of frustrations that have come with these new reveals that I do agree with, so I am pretty much just airing my opinion on this matter here. So if you're not familiar with what's going on, we had some reveals for Mando Monday earlier this week from Hasbro, which is just reveals for new Mandalorian merch. And we have some news regarding some exclusive Black Series and Vintage Collection figures. So first of all, with the Black Series figures, we have what's called the Credit Collection. And these are on the retro style cards, and these are figures with the paint apps and a paint deco based on concept art of the characters basically shown off in the credits. And they come with Imperial credits, as you can see with this Mando shot here. And cool idea. I don't know if the execution is overall super strong. I mean, the concept art is really cool, but it's just the same figure with different molded plastic and paint apps. Maybe a couple additional details when I'm looking at the Mando. I feel like there's a little bit of extra sculpting in the chest, but I could be wrong. Um, Again, this is some of it does look cool when it comes to the paint for the Mandalorian, at least. I'm going to show you the rest of the figures, of course. I'm not going to really talk about them too much, but honestly, to me, I mean, the concept art is cool, and I understand that they're going for the concept art look. It has a very unique color to the concept art. And that's, again, what they're going for. I just don't really dig it at all. The helmet on the Mandalorian did look cool with that nice metallic silver up until they splashed the green paint on there, which is annoying. But the rest of the figures, to me, again, just don't really look all that great. I mean, Cara Dune, um, it doesn't look horrible. It looks like the exact same figure as before. Again, with the different molded plastic. Looks like she's got some dirt details in certain areas. I don't really like that blue streak in her hair. Again, it's based on the concept art, so I'm not super mad about it. What I am mad about is mostly just that these are just repacks. And it's not necessarily that these are repacks of the different versions of the same characters with different colors. So they won't entirely fit with your Black Series figures, but they're all different retailers. That's the biggest problem I have with these. When it comes to two of the figures, which is the Mandalorian and the Death Trooper, those are Amazon exclusives. The Death Trooper, I believe, is still up for pre-order. The Mandalorian is not anymore. Cara Dune is a Target exclusive, and we all know how much of a headache Target exclusives are. I'm pretty sure getting a lobotomy is a more positive experience than getting a Target exclusive online. So, yeah, and she sold out quick. It's as if Target only buys 25 figures and then evenly distributes them. Excuse me. But the IG-11 figure is a GameStop exclusive. I believe he's also sold out. There is also potential that these will eventually restock. Last but not least, which the colors to me don't look that bad, but I have the previous version, so I'm not getting this one. It's the Heavy Infantry Mando. That figure's always been cool. These figures, though, since they're exclusives and they come with an extra credit, as you can see, they each come with different color credits, and they're $5 more. So Heavy Infantry Mando is usually a $30 figure, and now it's $35. And if you want the regular one, I'm pretty sure Big Bad Toy Store has some for pre-order, because it used to be a Best Buy exclusive, and now they're going to be I think, exclusive for certain online retailers like Big Bad Toy Store. Same thing with IG-11. I believe he was also a Best Buy exclusive. I have mine pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store. It's supposed to be coming out in the next couple months, I'm pretty sure. I think Cara Dune is even back for pre-order. I think even the regular first Mandalorian is back in pre-order for Big Bad Toy Store. And I have the Best Car Mando pre-ordered. I think the only figure that isn't getting a regular re-release or pre-order is the Death Trooper. So that Death Trooper to me actually looked kind of cool because it did have like what looked like dirt details on it. But I have two of them already. I could get another one on eBay if I wanted to. So, I mean, I might as well just stick with the two normal ones I have. And if I ever want to get them dirty, then I'll just dirty them up, you know? So, to me, these don't really look like the figures collectors have been wanting when it comes to new Mandalorian figures. Where's Grief Karga? Where is Moff Gideon? Some of the characters' names I'm blanking on, but what's his name? The comedian from that heist episode, Bill Burr. I forget who his name is, but I would like to see a Bill Burr figure. That would be awesome. Yeah, there aren't that many characters, honestly, in Mandalorian that could get figures. Hopefully, in season 2, after we see some characters that we potentially like, we'll get some more figures. And HasCon is still ongoing. We're supposed to be getting some, Hasbro reveals this upcoming weekend. When I'm recording this, is the Thursday. I think the 24th. Yeah, the Thursday 24th. So, there's still some potential that we'll get some news. But it's just kind of frustrating that we're just getting repacks that are $5 more and split across different retailers. How are you supposed to get these all at the same time when it's split across 4 different retailers? 5 different figures, 4 different retailers. That's what I was saying 5. And you know what? I'll lead into this. The 5th retailer for these figures is the Vintage Collection Carbonized figures here are Walmart exclusives. Granted, the only figure that's sold out is the Mandalorian, so you could still pre-order the rest, but Walmart exclusives are usually just absolutely horrible to get. Same thing with Target exclusives. I'm so absolutely sick of exclusive releases. It is extremely annoying to get the figures that you want and then find out they're exclusives, try to pre-order them, and then it just doesn't work. The only two exclusives I've actually been able to get in a while when it comes to Walmart and Target is the Star Boost Armor Iron Man and the Cable figure, the Fox movie Cable, that was a Walmart exclusive. Those ended up being pretty easy to find. The rest of the exclusives, there aren't even Walgreens exclusives for these reveals, so it's just, I don't think this was just the greatest idea. I don't know if Disney was the ones who was like, you have to make these exclusives. I don't know where the decision making lies in that, but I think it's extremely frustrating for people who, 1, want to get these figures, and 2, don't want to get these figures and want actual, new figures revealed, but we're getting the same repacks over and over again. And then if, again, these people do want these Black Series figures, then you have to go across 4 different retailers, and getting them all at the same time is just a headache. You basically would have to have 3 to 4 different devices open to pre-order these when you wanted. And I don't think that's just the best way to treat consumers. You're basically making people pick and choose. Can't Kill Chewie. I'll leave the video in the description. He made a really good video about this topic. Hasbro has been really making extremely weird decisions. In my opinion, when they do something right with a certain line, they also follow it up with something wrong. So, new figures revealed. That could be seen as something cool, even though they're repacks. What's not good is basically announcing them and then dropping the pre-orders on the same day on 4 different websites, so people really can't make the decisions in time if they want to get these figures or not. If they're afraid that these pre-orders are going to sell out, they're basically being forced to pre-order rushingly, if that's even a word, right away. And that, to me, is just, I think that's really shitty. That's just like a scare tactic, basically, to make people just pre-order instinctively. Now, again, Star Wars fans, I'm speaking in generalities. Not everyone's like this, but typically Star Wars fans do just sometimes pre-order Star Wars things just because they're Star Wars. I'll admit there are times where I've bought something because it was just a Star Wars figure, but with certain other figures in the Star Wars Black Series line, I just would look and be like, I don't know, I can always wait on this. Some figures like Beskar Mando, I needed immediately, so I would pre-order them immediately. Other figures like, I don't know, an Ewok, or Admiral Akbar, while those figures look cool, I don't need them right now, so I can always wait to get them. I just don't really see what Hasbro is trying to do. Again, there is potential that they're going to announce brand new figures. We already know that we're getting the Armorer, even though some people are disappointed that she doesn't have any soft goods for the fur, which I am one of those people as well. I don't know, it just seems like Hasbro's getting kind of lazy and just putting out exclusives that are $5 more that are repacks that are to just kind of maximize profit on the figures that they've already made. I understand that, they go through the effort to making unique figures and they want to get as much use out of them. Maybe just keep them normally stocked, because Mandalorian is one of the hardest figures to find, like ever. Not really ever, but in terms of Star Wars Black Series, he became relatively not super easy to find. I got lucky and found mine on Amazon when the pre-orders dropped last year. But I just don't really agree with what Hasbro's doing here. I get the idea with some of these figures with the carbonite stuff. I understand that, different paint, calling it carbonite is, I don't know how, truthfully I don't really know how it makes it different, but I understand there's a market for it. I'm sure there's going to be people interested in these concept art designed Mandalorian figures, but just the approach that Hasbro is taking, which it could be based on Disney's decision or a retailer. I honestly think it's Hasbro. I don't know. I wish they would tell us. They'll never tell us, most likely. I just don't really think Hasbro's making the smartest decisions with the Star Wars Black Series and Vintage Collection. I feel really bad for Vintage Collection people because I don't get those figures, but I have yet to see really any reveals in a long time of Vintage Collection figures, except for, I think, an ARC Trooper set that was a HasCon exclusive, and then maybe a few other figures. But, I mean, the Black Series, the ratio of Black Series reveals to Vintage Collection reveals is like practically 96-1. It's nuts. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm not super butthurt about this. I'm not going to get any of these because I am not interested. But some people who have been wanting these characters or been wanting new figures and we're just getting repacks and exclusive versions that are hard to get and distributed terribly are frustrated, and I completely understand. So that's pretty much it. What do you guys think about the situation? Let me know down in the comments below. And that's pretty much it. More videos will be coming soon. I'll see you later.